Hello Aries, welcome to your twin flame relationship energy balancing reading. This is the first reading in the workshop that's going to last the whole entire cycle of the zodiac wheel of the year. And we are going to start with the energy of the Spring Equinox, which incidentally enough is the energy that your sign ushers in at the beginning of your zodiac year. And so this is a rising sign reading. So of course, if your rising sign is Aries, the equinox will be affecting your first house or your rising. It's gonna be in your first house. So understanding that the energy of the equinox is an energy of balancing, you are going to have to be doing some work in balancing yourself, your inner psyche, and the way that you are projecting yourself out in the world. If you are having issues in your twin flame relationship and you feel that your counterpart is giving you too many negative situations, is giving you too many negative difficult behavior, maybe you should stop and look at yourself and figure out what is it within yourself that you need to balance, because there is a lack of balance in the way in which you project yourself to the rest of the world. And so let's look at the cards and see what they say. If you need to be balancing something, what is it that my friend Aries should be balancing? I don't do reversals, sorry. That's pretty bad as it is. We don't need to make it worse, right? Okay. So are you loving yourself unconditionally? Are you being kind to yourself? It looks like in order for you to manifest, in order for you to balance the energies in your twin flame relationship, you need to become generous with yourself. If you feel that you're not worthy of love, if you feel that you're not worthy of having a peaceful, balanced relationship, well, maybe you need to start taking charge and convincing yourself that that is not the case. You're going to have to channel this Aries energy, this Martian energy, this warrior energy into fashioning a new way of thinking about whether you deserve things or not, whether you deserve love or not, whether you deserve to have a balanced relationship, whether you deserve companionship with somebody who respects you and loves you and wants you for what you are and who you are. Because maybe you are holding on to certain things from the past that have brought a lot of shadows into your psyche, and you have made those shadows part of who you are. And of course they are part of who you are, they are part of what we are, but they are not necessarily the whole of what we are. So you shouldn't allow them to dominate in your life. And so if you are having difficulties balancing harmonious energy with your twin flame, here is something to think about. Here is something to dwell on. Here is something to practice and meditate on. What is it inside of me that is preventing me from allowing myself to receive the relationship that I want? Because there are some unconscious sabotaging going on in here. You have been sabotaging yourself, and as a result, your counterpart in this twin flame relationship, it's been putting out sabotaging energy as well. So if you are one of those people who needs to balance, this is what you need to be working on. Why am I sabotaging myself? Why am I not allowing myself to be loved? Why is it that I am not generous with myself. Once you start balancing that part, using the Mars energy, using the Aries energy of actually plunging forward with this request in your head, planting the seed so that you can see it grow into a strong tree, you need to take the first steps into uncovering the answer to these questions. And so you should take time, sit down and meditate, maybe in your sacred space if you have it, write down this question or this particular phrase and see what comes to your mind. Don't forget to download the worksheets. There are going to be links on the description box to help you keep track and to help you stay organized with this journey. Okay, so that is if you're trying to release. Now let's move on to the energy. If you are trying to manifest a twin flame relationship because you are super single, or you are in a relationship that you know in your heart of hearts that it's really not for you, let's look at your 7th house. Okay, balancing. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest a twin flame relationship, it's going to be your twin flame wants something that is going to be, that's going to endure the test of time, and they're probably out of balance. So you need to be the one to bring the balance so that you can bring harmony in this relationship that you are going to be manifesting. And so maybe this person is going through chaos at this moment, and when you come into his or her life, things are going to change and they're going to become a little bit more temperate. And it's because you are going to be bringing this balance into their lives. And it's not surprising because the Spring Equinox, which is the day in which daylight and nighttime, the hours of light and the hours of darkness are pretty much equal. So there is a balance there. So with your Aryan energy, you are bringing that balance into this particular person's life. So if you work on being that person that brings balance, in balancing yourself, in restraining the aggressiveness, if you have any, in your personality, if you work on taming your inner beast, you are going to be able to bring this soulmate relationship, because that you will be putting out into the universe is what this person needs. This person is in dire need of balance because you have Libra on your 7th house, and so they need harmony and they need balance. And if you are erratic, if you are too hasty, if you have that haste in your energy, these might be repelling rather than attracting. And so you need to work on finding a middle ground. It doesn't mean that you have to become a doormat. It doesn't mean that you have to lose yourself. But it does mean that you have to know yourself. You know how to manage. You need to know how to manage yourself and how to manage your reactions. If you are a person who is very volatile, that can be an extreme. And this person, whoever they are, they not necessarily will be a Libra, but they will have Libra characteristics. This is a person that's measured, and it's a person that it's going to need to have that harmony in their love life, and they look for that harmony in their partner. And because you have Aries in your 1st house, you are very Martian in your approach to life, especially in your approach to your connection with others, because that is the way that other people perceive you, even though inside in your heart of hearts that might not be the case. You need to make sure that you project this energy of balance. So work on that, work with Aries and find a way to integrate that Aryan need to take charge and to forge ahead with a more balanced approach to your relationship, and you will be taking the first steps into manifesting that twin flame relationship into your life. So thank you so much for watching this. If you found any value on this reading, please don't forget to subscribe. If you are already subscribed to this channel, thank you so much for your support. It's a blast to have you here. If you have any comments about this reading, if there is something in particular that you didn't understand or you need a little bit more explanation, please ask me whatever questions you would like on the comment section. Also, do not forget to please download and print out the worksheets to help you organize yourself and work with these energies. The link is going to be below. They are free. The worksheets are for free. Just the whole entire workshop for the rest of the year is also free, so you have access to it. And yeah,